Hey, it's something of an odd twist of irony because where I am it is Easter Sunday. We're going to go back to the adult film stars for a little more trivia. Wit and Recluse decided that they wanted to see just one category for each girl. So what I'm going to do for the sake of my own completion is I'm going to run through the first three girls, Adriana, Adria, and Jill, once more, with the remaining categories. Let's see just how well I managed to do. We already scored with animals. The winner badge right up there.
All right, the category is animal.
Whoops, hold up. There we go. And we'll get their intros in too.
All right, welcome. Why don't you tell us your name and a little bit about yourself?
Okay. Hi, guys. I'm Adriana Chechik. I am a 26-year-old adult film actress. And I'm currently living in California. My favorite color is blue.
And where would we be able to find more about you?
And if you want to find anything out or just say hello or tell me how bad of a question I got, which answer was wrong, you can find me on Twitter at my name, Adriana Chechik, or Instagram, BratNasty69.
I will reserve my comments. Let's begin with music.
All right, the category is music. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Question 1. Who sings the Macarena? Is it Los Del Rio, Menudo, Santana, or Shakira?
I do not know. I'm going to say Los Del Rio.
Okay, so it's definitely not Menudo, definitely not Shakira. What was the first option?
Los Del Rio.
Los Del Rio is my answer.
That is correct. And good logic.
Yeah.
Question 2. Which singer's real name is Chaim Witz? That's ChaimWitz. Is it 50 Cent, Cher, Gene Simmons, or Mark Ronson?
Chamewitz is Gene Simmons.
I'm going to say Mark Ronson. I don't know.
The answer is Gene Simmons.
Kind of makes sense.
Real quick, I'm going to dispose of the mouse cursor because I'm sure somebody is yelling at the screen right now about that. There we go. That'll fix that.
All right, question 3. Which song contains the lyrics, "I'm worse at what I do best, and for this gift I feel blessed"? Is it Loser by Beck, Poor Poor Pitiful Me by Linda Ronstadt, Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana, or Sorry by Justin Bieber?
Great song. Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Okay. So I'm going to say it was Beck's.
Loser by Beck?
Yeah.
It was Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana.
Whoa, okay.
It's a line
I
most
love
people...
that song. How did I not know that?
Because no one can understand what he's saying when he says that.
Yeah, I used to dance that. Damn. Good one.
I mean, you're not wrong.
All right, question 4. Which band released songs called Black Dog, Cashmere, and Heartbreaker? Is it Lady Gaga, Led Zeppelin, Pat Benatar, or Steppenwolf?
Zep.
Okay, so it's either Led Zeppelin or Steppenwolf, but I've never heard of Steppenwolf. I mean, I know I've probably
Zep
heard
or
of
Step?
them, but... right now. I'm gonna say it's Steppenwolf.
Wrong.
You were so close.
Oh, it was Led
It was
Zeppelin?
Led Zeppelin.
Fuck. Okay.
Well, there's the first instance of swearing we actually got here. And anybody who wants to say, nah, damn doesn't count.
Alright, question 5. Which band released albums called The Wall and Dark Side of the Moon? Black Sabbath, Green Day, Pink, or Pink Floyd?
Pink Floyd.
I have these on vinyl, so Pink Floyd.
That is obviously correct.
Yes, Dark Side of the Moon is an amazing record.
Alright, question 6. Which singer never appeared on the cover of Playboy magazine? Is it Barbra Streisand, Courtney Love, Dolly Parton, or Madonna?
Well, they misspelled Barbara. The second A is not there. Courtney Love has. I'm pretty sure Madonna has. I'm going to say Barbra Streisand.
Okay, Courtney Love is a slut. So, I want to say Barbra Streisand.
Believe it or not, the answer was Courtney Love.
Are you serious?
That's
What?
That's
Really?
why I put her in as a wrong answer. It
Oh
just
my
seemed like she would have.
God, yeah. Fuck. That's
Barbra
crazy.
Streisand has been on the cover of Playboy.
Dang.
No shit. Okay.
Question 7. Don Henley, Vince Gill, and Joe Walsh have all been members of which band? The Backstreet Boys,
No.
the Eagles, One Direction, or Three Doors Down?
Definitely not Backstreet Boys. Definitely not One Direction. I am pretty sure Henley was an Eagle.
Evan Wolf. You said Evan Wolf, right?
Don Henley, Vince Gill, and Joe Walsh.
Joe Walsh. Okay, so.
Oh, you know what? Joe Walsh. Yeah, Eagle.
I'm going to say Three Doors Down.
It is the Eagles.
Oh, dang. People are going to hate me for that.
This isn't going too well for her.
Question 8. Which band made their TV debut on The TV Show in 1979? Eurythmics, Kiss, The Police, or Spinal Tap?
TV show. I want to say the Police were around before that. Could be any of the other three. I will say the Eurythmics.
Okay, so 79. I'm trying to think. The Police? Or what was the second one?
Kiss,
No, the first one.
Eurythmics.
Eurythmics. I actually don't know them, so let's see. Oh, the Eurythmics. You said the 70s?
1979 was their TV debut.
79, so it was right before the 80s. What was the music in 79 like? What's gonna tell me? The Police was the 80s. The Police.
The answer was the one you didn't say at all, Spinal Tap. People think they came from the movie. They actually made an appearance on that TV show first.
Oh, wow.
Well, fair enough.
Question 9. Which band released songs called Hell is for Children, Helter Skelter, and Purgatory? Iron Maiden, Motley Crue, Pat Benatar, or Twisted Sister?
Why am I having such a blank on this? Okay. Can't imagine it was Benatar. The more I think about it, though, Purgatory, Helter Skelter. You know what? No, those are Pat Benatar. I'm going to have to take a listen to Hell is for Children, I guess. Pat Benatar.
Ooh, okay. I feel like Iron Maiden, Twisted Sister, Helter Skelter. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go with Iron Maiden.
This was a tough one. The answer was actually Pat Benatar.
Wow. Oh yeah, because Helter. But I was thinking Helter Skelter like the Beatles for some reason.
That makes perfect sense, though. That's what tossed me, too. I'm going to have to listen to Hell is for Children.
All right, last question. Question 10. The 2014 album Cheek to Cheek is comprised entirely of duets between Lady Gaga and whom? Alice Cooper, Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, or Tony Bennett?
Cheek to Cheek. Either Alice Cooper or Tony Bennett. I'm not sure, and they misspelled Bennett, so I'm just going to go with that.
I love Lady Gaga. I should know this one. Okay, so read me the names again.
Alice Cooper,
Uh-huh.
Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, Tony Bennett.
Okay, I don't believe Taylor Swift or Katy Perry. Tony Bennett? Oh, fuck. It's probably Taylor Swift. But no, let's go Tony Bennett.
That is correct.
Yeah! Okay, good.
All right, let's have a look at the final score.
Okay.
Cool. All right, let's move on to movies.
All right, the category is movies. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You know a lot about movies?
I watch a lot of
Keep
movies.
talking, I want to keep looking.
Sorry,
Alright,
I
good.
hope so.
You should do pretty well at this one then. Question 1. In which movie did Val Kilmer play a character named Iceman? Was it Heat,
No.
Top Gun,
Yep.
Willow, or Wolverine Origins?
You are still dangerous. You can be my wingman anytime.
I've heard Val Kilmer, but I just can't put the face to it. But I'm gonna say you said Top Gun, right?
Yes,
Yeah, I'm gonna say Top Gun because he's
Mhm.
the Iceman.
that is correct. He was the Iceman in Top Gun.
Okay, good. I knew that one.
Question 2. Who played James Conway in Goodfellas? James Caan, Joe Pesci, Nicolas Cage, or Robert De Niro?
De Niro.
Okay, can you repeat the question?
Who played James Conway in Goodfellas?
Robert De Niro?
Was that a 50-50 guess?
Yeah, because what was the other name?
James Caan, Joe Pesci, and Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, I thought it would be that or Joe Pesci.
That's what I was expecting you to do, and you got it right. It was Robert De Niro.
Ah, good. Yeah.
Have we found her category?
Question 3. In which movie did a character ask, "What's in the box?" Back to the Future, Die Hard 2, Raiders of the Lost Ark, or Seven?
It was not Back to the Future. It was not Raiders. I believe it was Seven.
Okay, so I've seen Seven. I actually haven't seen any of the other movies. And I remember being shocked about the box. So I'm going to say it was Seven.
That is correct.
Yeah.
This is interesting, guys.
Question 4. In which movie did the main character eat dog food? Dumb and Dumber, The Hunger Games, Les Miserables, or The Road Warrior?
Not Les Mis. Could be any of the other three besides Les Mis. Dumb and Dumber, just because idiots. Hunger Games, because that's all that's there. I'm gonna have to say The Road Warrior.
Okay, so I'm going to say it was Dumb and Dumber.
That was a not so famous scene from The Road Warrior.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah,
luck.
I've never seen that movie.
And this was from the original one too.
Oh shit.
Question 5. In which movie does a main character get their tongue stuck to a flagpole? A Christmas Story, Home Alone, Austin Powers' International Man of Mystery, or There's Something About Mary?
Christmas Story.
So it sounds like something that would have happened in Something About Mary, but because I watched the 24-hour cycle of this movie, I'm going to go with A Christmas Story.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
Yeah. You'll shoot your eye out.
Question 6. Which of the following people worked at a mortuary before becoming a movie star? Christina Ricci, Christopher Walken, Steve Buscemi, or Whoopi Goldberg?
I can safely say I do not know. Just because it seems like this kind of dark thing might be just her style, I'm gonna say Whoopi Goldberg.
Ooh, okay. So Christina Ricci was a child star, so I'm not gonna. I know she definitely didn't have a job before that. Christopher Walker sounds really good, but Steve Buscemi. I'm gonna say Christopher Walker.
It was Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoa, what?
Walk in, by the way, not
Okay.
Walker.
It's weird.
Question 7. Which movie's cast includes Drew Barrymore and Erica Eleniak? Was it Donnie Darko, E.T., Scream, or Riding in Cars with Boys?
Erica Eleniak. Who is she? Gonna say E.T. Only because I don't remember who she was.
Okay, so I don't know who Erica Eleniak was, but I know that Drew Barrymore was in E.T., and I'm pretty sure she was in Riding Cars with Boys. But I'm gonna say E.T. because I don't remember that name, so I think it's before my time.
Probably. She was from Baywatch, and she was in E.T.
Yeah, okay. Was she the mom?
No, she just had an uncredited bit part.
That may explain one or two things. So why I would not know who that was.
Question 8. Which movie's soundtrack includes the Weird Al Yankovic song This Is the Life? Bachelor Party, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Johnny Dangerously, or Private Benjamin?
This is the life. I think I recall reading somewhere that not all of the video releases contained this, but I'm pretty sure in the theater it was Johnny Dangerously.
Oh my gosh. I've only ever seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off. So Weird Al's been around for a long time. I'm gonna say Bachelor Party because this is the life. A bunch of guys like hanging out with some girls.
I like your logic, but it was Johnny Dangerously.
Dang, okay.
Question 9. Which movie had the tagline, "On the air, unaware"? Is it Good Morning Vietnam, Private Parts, Pump Up the Volume, or The Truman Show?
Truman Show.
So, based on the story of one of these movies, I'm gonna say it's The Truman Show.
That is correct.
Yeah, I love that movie. I actually watched it like a few days ago.
Well, that had to help.
Yeah.
I could have a perfect game.
Question 10. Jennifer Lawrence won the Academy Award for Best Actress for which movie? The Hunger Games, Joy, Silver Linings Playbook, or Winter's Bone?
Okay. Well, I've won regardless, but she was nominated for Joy. She was nominated for Winter's Bone. Was she nominated for Hunger Games? I don't think she was. So I'm going to say Silver Linings Playbook.
So Jennifer Lawrence is actually my favorite celebrity. So I don't believe it was the Hunger Games. I know that director that really likes her, so I'm going to say it was between Joy and Silver Lining Playbook. But I feel like I kind of put her on the map. So Silver Linings Playbook?
That is correct.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, let's have a look at the final score.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like there's any special reward for a perfect game, so I have no reason to shoot for that. Let's move on to sports, one of my weaker categories.
All right, the category is sports. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Question 1. Which NFL team had the most points scored against them in a season? The 1981 Baltimore Colts, the 1990 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the 1992 Atlanta Falcons, or the 2008 Detroit Lions?
Oh dear. I can already see where this one's going. Let me think. I remember this joke circulating around at this time that ultimately ended with the Detroit Lions incapable of beating anybody. Let's go with that.
Ooh. I'm going to say the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because they were like really bad for a while.
It was the Colts.
Okay.
1981 Baltimore Colts. Question 2. Which NFL player has the most lifetime fumbles? Is it Brett Favre, Dave Craig, Kerry Collins, or Warren Moon?
The ever constantly retiring Brett Favre.
I'm just going to go with Brett Favre.
That is correct.
Okay, good.
Question 3. Which NBA team went the most years without making the playoffs? Is it the Golden State Warriors, Los Angeles Clippers, Minnesota Timberwolves, or Sacramento Kings?
Okay, let's think. The Kings and the Timberwolves both went a long time. In about the same era, too, like 2000s, 2010s. How long did the Clippers go without? Clippers went 15 seasons, to my recollection. I'll go with them. LA Clippers.
Let's go with the Sacramento Kings.
It was the Los Angeles Clippers.
Oh.
Okay. Good.
Question 4. Which of these NBA players was drafted ahead of Michael Jordan in 1984? Charles Barkley, Kevin McHale, Julius Erving, or Sam Bowie?
Jordan was drafted early. Barkley was not drafted before Jordan. I'll go with Bowie.
Did you say Charles Barkley?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with that.
The answer was Sam Bowie. Question 5. Who was the only Major League Baseball player to pitch 2 consecutive no-hitters? Was it Bob Gibson, Cy Young, Johnny Vandermeer, or Roger Clemens?
Vandermeer. Shadow's big into baseball.
Let's go with was it Cy Clemens? Was that an option?
I said Cy Young and I said Roger Clemens.
Okay. Let's go with Roger Clemens.
The answer was Johnny Vandermeer.
Oh.
He did that in the, I want to say the 30s, maybe the 40s.
Question 6. Which Major League Baseball player has been caught attempting to steal bases the most at 335 times? Joe DiMaggio, Johnny Mize, Ricky Henderson, or Shoeless Joe Jackson?
Henderson.
Okay, so I know Joe DiMaggio, but is he even sports? I feel like that name I've heard somewhere else. But then
Honey.
if it's him, I'm gonna be really sad. Let's go with the no shoes. What was it, John?
Shoeless Joe Jackson.
Shoeless Joe Jackson.
Shoeless Joe Jackson.
The answer was Ricky Henderson.
Ah, okay.
All right, question 7. Which NHL player holds the record for most goals in a season with 92? Bobby Orr, Gordie Howe, Mario Lemieux, or Wayne Gretzky?
Shadow is also very much into hockey. So on my discussions with him over commentary and our shared love for it, it's Gretzky.
Gordie Howe?
The answer was Wayne Gretzky.
Painful.
Question 8. Which of these teams did Wayne Gretzky play for when he retired? The Edmonton Oilers, Los Angeles Kings, New York Rangers, or St. Louis Blues?
Gretzky finished with the Rangers.
Go the New York Rangers.
The answer was the New York Rangers. Question 9. Which world record was broken twice in the same day on March 18th, 2017? Furthest javelin throw, fastest luge time, highest pole vault, or longest ski jump?
I don't know this. I'm going to say luge time.
Well, we just had the Winter Olympics, so I'm gonna go with. Oh wait, that was this year. 2017.
March 18th, 2017.
Oh, okay. In March. Let's go with the javelin.
You were on the right track,
The throw.
but that's not a Winter Olympic event. Ski jumping is.
Oh, I thought that was throwing.
It is. They do that in the summer.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Question 10. Nancy Kerrigan won which medal in the 1994 Olympics despite being assaulted and injured 7 weeks prior? Gold, silver, bronze, or none?
Nancy Kerrigan managed to win silver despite what Tanya Harding did.
So Nancy Kerrigan, I know she was at. I just watched the movie and the documentary actually where she got her knee bashed in. I just can't remember if she won gold or if she won silver. That's hard. I'm gonna say she won the gold anyway.
Oh, you were so close.
It's the silver.
Silver.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a look at the final score.
All right.
So far, I've managed to not do worse than 8 at all since we started this. Let's just keep going reader style, literature.
All right, the category is literature. Are you ready?
I'm
This
ready.
may not go well.
Question 1. What 1962 Madeleine L'Engle book was turned into a movie in 2018? Was it A Star is Born, Deadpool 2, The House with a Clock in Its Walls, or A Wrinkle in Time?
Read the book, seen the film, Wrinkle in Time.
Okay, so I read A Wrinkle in Time when I was a little girl, but I feel like it didn't come out that early. A Star is Born, because that was based off of a book?
It was A Wrinkle in Time.
Ah, dang, and I read that as a little kid. Fuck.
Question 2. Danny DeVito directed and appeared in a 1996 film based on what 1977 children's book?
Aww.
Animal Farm, Charlotte's Web, Everybody Poops, or Matilda?
I loved this film, Matilda.
Okay, so it definitely wasn't Everybody Poops, because I've never liked Danny DeVito and I've never seen that. I'm going to go with Matilda because I'm a 90s baby and I saw that growing up.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Question 3. What 1947 John Steinbeck novel takes place in Mexico? 100 Years of Solitude, The Big Sleep, Once Upon a Time in Mexico, or The Pearl?
The Pearl.
Ooh, okay, so I am going to go, I actually know Steinbeck, but I'm going to go Once Upon a Time in Mexico because it's very straightforward.
It was The Pearl.
Oh.
GB likes reading. I learned a lot from talking to my friends. It's pretty amazing.
Question 4. What 1847 novel features the phrase, "Terror made me cruel"? Is it Frankenstein, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Lord of the Flies, or Wuthering Heights?
Wuthering Heights.
1947.
1847.
1847. Okay. Terror made me cruel. I feel like that's The Hunchback or Frankenstein. So 1840s you said?
1847.
I'm gonna go with Frankenstein.
That is a famous line from Wuthering Heights.
Ah.
Yeah, you were totally off track there.
Question 5. Who was featured on the cover of Time magazine in 2017 for reaching 100 million Instagram followers? Was it Hillary Clinton, Kim Kardashian, Selena Gomez, or Queen Elizabeth II?
I will say Queen Elizabeth.
Okay, so I am going to say it was Kim Kardashian because I follow her on Instagram.
It was Selena Gomez.
Oh
Okay.
my god, I follow her too.
Question 6. What is the only novel to sell over 500 million copies? Don Quixote, The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, or War and Peace?
500 million. I have absolutely no idea. I'm going to say Don Quixote.
I've never heard of Don Quixote. I don't know how to say that, so I'm going to take that one out. I'm going to say The Hobbit because I feel like a lot of people read it, but you also had to read it in school and in high school, so maybe The Hobbit.
It was Don Quixote.
I've never even heard of that.
But it's got a few hundred years of sales over the others. That's
Oh,
why it's
okay.
Question 7. What is the name of the book released by O.J. Simpson? Is it I Did It, From Heisman to Pro Bowl? If I Did It, Confessions of the Killer? I Did It, The Juice is Loose? Or Life After Nordberg?
This was big at the time. Confessions of the Killer.
So, I'm going to go with If I Did It because he practically, everyone says he implemented himself, so.
It is If I Did It. That
Yeah.
is correct.
Yep.
Question 8. What 1959 John Knowles novel is set against the backdrop of World War II? Lord of the Flies, 1984, A Separate Piece, or Pride and Prejudice?
Separate piece.
Okay, can you repeat the question again?
What 1959 John Knowles novel is set against the backdrop of World War II?
Okay. World War II.
Need to hear the answers?
Oh, I don't think it's not Lord of the Flies. What was the last, or the second and third?
1984, A Separate Piece.
A Separate Piece. I don't know the date, so I'm going to say A Separate Piece.
That is correct.
Well, you got lucky there.
World War II was over by 1984.
Okay, good. I was like, ah.
Oh yeah, long over.
When were you born, by the way?
91.
Okay.
90s, baby.
Question 9. What 1989 Michael Dobbs novel was turned into a TV show of the same name? Baywatch, Breaking Bad, House of Cards, or The Nanny?
House of Cards.
I'm going to say it was House of Cards.
That is correct.
Yeah, I love that show.
All right, question 10. In the Scarlet Letter, what letter is the main character Hester required to wear? A, B, X, or Y?
The Scarlet Letter was A.
So definitely not an X. I'm going to say A.
That is correct.
A for adultery.
All right, let's have a look at the final score.
All right.
7-0. Doing great so far.
All right, the category is geography. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Question 1. What is the capital of Canada? Montreal, Ottawa, Toronto, or Vancouver?
Tell you what, Solar would probably kill me if I didn't get this. Ottawa.
I feel like I should know this. The capital of Canada. I don't think it's Montreal. I want to say it's Vancouver.
Mm-mm.
It is Ottawa.
Ah, that was my second choice.
Question 2. Which of these is not a real country in Africa? Is it Andoria, the Gambia, Namibia, or Zambia?
Alright, I'm almost entirely sure that Zambia is real. I believe Namibia is real. Gambia is real, so I'm going to say Andoria.
Okay, so can you repeat the second one you said?
The Gambia, Gambia.
And the is a part of it.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to guess that it's the Gambia because why would they have an English word in front of their country?
The answer is Andoria.
Oh,
That's
wow. That's a
actually a planet
fictional.
from Star Trek.
Yeah.
Yep.
Question 3. Which of these countries borders Vietnam? Is it Cambodia, North Korea, Singapore, or Yemen?
I know borders China to the north, Laos to the northwest. What's on the southwest? Because I know on the east is all water. The South China Sea and the Gulf of Tonkin. I believe the southwest is bordered by Cambodia.
I believe Yemen.
The answer is Cambodia.
Yes!
Aw. I'm just stuck at this. Okay.
Question 4. Which of these countries is the furthest from Iceland? Is it Greenland, Ireland, New Zealand, or Poland?
Furthest from Iceland. Well, the rest is in or around England. So I'm going to say New Zealand.
The furthest away from Iceland.
Boy, do I
New
feel like a
Zealand.
fool
It's like
coming
way
that
down
slow.
That is correct.
there.
Yeah, New Zealand.
Question 5. On which continent would you find Trinidad, El Salvador, and Belize? Africa, Asia, North America, or South America?
Those are all South American.
South America.
It's North America.
Oh. Oh.
Say what? I don't feel like... No, you know what? I know what happened. I got thrown. It's split. Damn. All right.
Question 6. Which of these is not one of the 4 official languages of Switzerland? English, French, German, or Italian?
They definitely speak German, Italian, and French. So, no English here.
I'm going to say French because French people all live in Paris. And you know, I just feel like French people like to stay in France.
That is incorrect.
Wow.
It is English.
It
Wrong
was
answer,
English,
hon.
dang.
You know nothing about French culture.
Question 7. Which of these countries borders Sweden? Finland, Germany, Iraq, or Switzerland?
Without a doubt, it's Finland.
So I
Scandinavia.
definitely know it's not Iraq. I'm going to say, wait, can you repeat the first two?
Finland and Germany.
I'm going to say Finland.
The answer is Finland.
Perfect. Their culture is kind of similar.
Question 8. Which U.S. state does not border the Gulf of Mexico? Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, or Mississippi?
I'm pretty sure Georgia's southern border is completely covered by Florida, so I'm going to say Georgia.
Oh, this one's hard because I want to get it right because I live here. So Mississippi has a river. Louisiana and Alabama I would count out. Fuck, I'm trying to remember where Alabama is. I'm gonna say Alabama.
The answer is Georgia.
Ah.
All right, question 9. Which country borders Swaziland? Denmark, Greece, South Africa, or Thailand?
If I remember correctly, Swaziland is African. So South Africa is the only country there out of these choices.
I'm gonna say it's South Africa.
The answer is South Africa.
Yeah.
Question 10. What is the biggest city in Europe by population? Athens, Greece, Berlin, Germany, Istanbul, Turkey, or Paris, France?
Istanbul.
Ooh. I think. Oh, Greece is hard because I feel like there's a lot of people there. So there was Greece and what were the other ones? Greece.
Berlin, Germany, Istanbul, Turkey, and Paris, France.
Okay, I'm gonna say Berlin in Germany.
The answer is Istanbul, Turkey.
Oh wow.
All right, let's have a look at the final score.
Another almost perfect game. Television.
All right, the category is TV. Are you ready?
I love TV, so let's do it.
All right. Question 1. On which show did Evan Rachel Wood play Dolores Abernathy? Is it Mad Men, Murphy Brown, Orange is the New Black, or Westworld?
Westworld.
So I absolutely love Evan Rachel Wood, and the show is a really good show, or at least the first season one. So Westworld.
That is all correct, including the part about the first season being better.
Yeah, I haven't actually watched the second season. It's fallen off a little bit.
I have a feeling this is going to be the true challenge category for this episode.
Question 2. Who played Andy Dwyer on Parks and Recreation? Bradley Cooper, Chris Pratt, Christian Bale, or Jake Gyllenhaal?
Not one of my favorite shows by a long shot, but that was Chris Pratt.
Okay, so my friends always get mad at me for not watching this show, and it sucks. I want to say it's Jake Gyllenhaal or Bradley Cooper, so let me just think. Who would do it? Jake Gyllenhaal's like kind of goofy, right? Maybe Jake Gyllenhaal?
Is that your guess?
Yeah, that's my guess.
It was Chris Pratt.
Fuck.
And she still cusses with a smile on her face.
All right, question 3. Which show popularized the phrase bazinga? Better Call Saul, The Big Bang Theory, Doctor Who, or South Park?
Big Bang Theory.
Currently watching Better Call Saul, so I'm going to say The Big Bang Theory.
That is correct. Question 4. Which TV show centered around an FBI agent investigating a murdered homecoming queen? Arrested Development, Kojak, Stranger Things, or Twin Peaks?
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks?
That is correct.
Damn it, she is still right on my tail.
Question 5. On Married with Children, what product does Al Bundy sell? Crystal meth, insurance, propane, or shoes?
Women's shoes specifically. Crystal meth.
So I love Married with Children, so it's going to be shoes.
Answer is shoes.
Yes.
Question 6. What is the name of the main character from the $6 Million Man? Chris Jericho, Dwayne Johnson, John Cena, or Steve Austin?
Why did I feel like we were going to go this direction with it? Steve Austin. Not Stone Cold either, but Steve Austin.
Okay, so I'm going to do process of elimination. What was the first one?
Chris Jericho.
I'm going to go with Chris Jericho.
The answer was Steve Austin.
Like Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Yes, except this show was from the 70s, so it was before him.
Oh, okay. Because I can only think of Stone Cold Steve Austin. I thought you were throwing that in there to be like, it's not that one.
Well, honey, first of all, they're all names of professional wrestlers. And I don't know what you're calling process of elimination, but that was not a good demo of it.
Alright, question 7. On which show was the main character not a doctor? The Cosby Show, Northern Exposure, Silver Spoons, or Quantum Leap?
Cosby Show, yes. Northern Exposure, yes. I will say Silver Spoons.
I believe the Cosby Show? I don't know. I don't remember what he did. I'm going to say the Cosby Show.
Bill Cosby played Dr. Huxtable on The Cosby Show. The answer was Silver Spoons.
I hadn't seen any of those other shows.
Question 8. Which show uses Boss of Me by They Might Be Giants as its theme song? Charles in Charge, Malcolm in the Middle, The Office, or Who's the Boss?
Malcolm in the Middle.
So I am going to go with Who's the Boss?
Boss of Me is the theme to Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Interestingly enough, Frankie Muniz reportedly does not even remember his time on that show.
Question 9. On which TV show had appearances by Britney Spears, Katy Perry, and Jennifer Lopez? 30 Rock, Glee, How I Met Your Mother, or Sex and the City?
Sex and the City would have been before Katy Perry's time. Same for How I Met Your Mother. Now, all three of them are singers, so the obvious sounding answer would be Glee, right? I can't lose anyway. I'm going to go with Glee.
I'm going to go with Glee since it was all about singing.
That's why I put it on the list, but the answer was How I Met Your Mother.
Oh.
Really? Didn't think Katy Perry was established then. Oh well.
And question 10. On the Jeffersons, George Jefferson owned a what? Dry cleaner, funeral home, record store, or recording studio?
I believe, or at least this is the bell that's ringing in my head, Jefferson Cleaners.
I've never watched the Jefferson. Okay, so can you please repeat the answers?
Dry cleaner,
Uh-huh.
funeral home, record store, recording studio.
I'm going to say a record store.
Record store? The answer is dry cleaner.
That was kind of
All right, let's have a look at the score.
All right.
This must be easy difficulty. This girl so far has not presented me much of a challenge. Let's go to video games. One of my
Okay,
specialist
the category
categories.
is video games. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You know a lot about video games?
I play video games, but not. I'm never that cool. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, you're in one now, so let's hope that somehow magically helps.
Right.
Question 1. Which fictional character, played by James Rolfe, harshly criticizes video games on YouTube? Is it Angry Joe,
Nope.
the Angry Video Game Nerd,
Yep.
Jim Sterling, or the Nostalgia Critic?
Originally called the Angry Nintendo Nerd, but he broadened his horizons. AVGN.
Okay, so definitely not Jim Sterling. I am gonna go with Angry Joe. Wait, can you repeat the question?
Which fictional
Should be
character,
binding.
played by James Rolfe, harshly criticizes video games on YouTube?
Angry Joe.
It is the Angry Video Game Nerd.
Ah, I thought that was gonna be too easy.
Question 2. Oddworld New and Tasty is a remaster of which game? Oddworld Abe's Exodus, Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, Oddworld Munch's Odyssey, or Oddworld Stranger's Wrath?
New and Tasty was Abe's Odyssey redone.
Well, I'm embarrassed to say, I don't even know. So let's do Oddworld New and Tasty. I'm gonna say Oddworld Odyssey.
Abe's Odyssey or Munch's Odyssey?
Let's go to Munch's Odyssey.
The answer was Abe's Odyssey.
Oh my god, I'm so close.
Alright, question 3. In Conker's Bad Fur Day, which boss do you defeat by throwing toilet paper in his mouth? Is it Birdie, Bouldergeist, the Great Mighty Pooh, or Psycho Mantis?
Oh boy. All the time I spent playing this game, it's the Great and Mighty Pooh.
Alright, so I'm gonna go with the Great Mighty Pooh, because why else would you throw toilet paper at someone?
That is good video game logic, and that is the correct answer.
Yes!
There are reasons I can't broadcast that one, but yeah.
Question 4. In Simpsons Hit and Run, what video game is Bart trying to acquire? Bone Storm 2, God of War 3, Mortal Kombat 4, or Simpsons Road Rage?
It's been a long time. Been a long time since I've played this. Let's think here. damn it, I don't remember. Gotta go with Bone Storm too.
Oh, fuck. I used to play this game, so I don't think he would be trying to get a real video game. So I'm going to say God of War is out. I want to think that they're smart and they're self-promoting themselves by saying Simpsons Road Rage, but I just can't remember. Yeah, let's go with Simpsons Road Rage.
Oh, you were on the right track.
Oh, it was the Bones one, wasn't
Bone
it?
Storm 2.
Oh, that was the only other option.
Yeah, I remember Bone Storm from the show. That's what drew me there.
Question 5. Part 4 of which series is subtitled A Thief's End? Grand Theft Auto, Thief, Tomb Raider, or Uncharted?
Uncharted.
Okay, so I am going to ixnay Grand Theft Auto. That's hard. I want to say Thief because it's the name. So Thief?
It was Uncharted 4, A Thief's End.
Ah.
Question 6. Which controversial FMV, that's full motion video, game was re-released in 2017? Maids with Balloons, Night Trap, Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, or Who Shot Johnny Rocket?
Night Trap.
I'm going to say Night Trap.
That is correct.
Yes.
Night Trap, Phantasmagoria, Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. So many great FMVs out there.
Question 7. In which game by the studio Rare do you play as a young boy named Cooper? Grabbed by the Ghoulies, Jet Force Gemini, Night Lore, or Solar Jetman?
It's either Jetman or Ghoulies. I'm going to say Ghoulies.
Ooh, I kind of like the name Grabbed by the Ghoulies because I've never heard of this game. Or what was the other 3 options?
Jet Force Gemini,
Mm-hmm.
Night Lore, Solar Jetman. Jetman.
I'm going to say Night Lore.
It was Grabbed by the Ghoulies.
Oh my god, I should have went with my first choice.
Always go with your first instinct.
Question 8. Which game offered online play in the US on the GameCube? Madden 2003, Mario Party 4, NBA 2002, or Phantasy Star Online?
Chibi would absolutely kill me if I screwed this up. Phantasy Star Online.
I'm going to go with Phantasy Star Online.
That is correct.
Okay.
Question 9. Which game notoriously has you traversing a path of rings on a strict timer early on? E.T., Jekyll and Hyde, Mylon's Secret Castle, or Superman 64?
Fucking Superman 64.
I am going to go with Superman 64.
That is correct.
As if I wasn't already done with...
He flies around.
Good logic.
As if I hadn't already done everything I wanted to on the N64, I will never do that game. It's not worth that to me.
Question 10. In which Atari 2600 game does the player avoid crocodiles and collect gold? Dig Dug, Miner 2049er, Pitfall, or Cubert?
One of my absolute favorites growing up, Pitfall.
So I love Cubert. I also love Dig Dug, so I'm going to say Dig Dug.
It was Pitfall.
What?
Honey.
Oh, yeah, I guess they're not miners. But you do collect gold and dig around.
No, you don't.
And avoid crocodiles.
I forgot about that part.
All right, let's have a look at the final score.
Okay.
All right, famous foods. And if I win this one too, we will see if Chibi was right, and we see a final clip after complete defeat.
Okay, the category is famous foods. This one works a little differently. I'm going to name a famous food and then 4 options on what it might be most associated with. You have to pick which one.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Question 1. Spinach. Is that most associated with Barney Miller, Heroes, Mr. Ed, or Popeye?
Look at that smile on her face. Popeye the Sailor Man.
That one's Popeye.
That is correct. Question 2. Butterbeer. Is that Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Family Guy, Harry Potter, or Hogan's Heroes?
Harry Potter, first introduced in Ganymede in the 3rd book.
Butterbeer's from Harry Potter.
That is correct.
I love Harry Potter World.
All right, question 3. Quarter pounder with cheese. Jaws, Last Action Hero, Pulp Fiction, or The Two Jakes?
I'm going to say Pulp Fiction. It's the only one I remember there being a burger.
Ooh. I'm gonna say Pulp Fiction. I've never actually watched it all the way through though.
Well, that is correct.
Yeah.
There's a big scene about what they call it in France. Okay.
Oh yeah, because I remember talking about that. Because quarter pounder, it's pounds. So, what is it gonna be in other countries?
All right, question 4. Pita's Cheese Buns. Breakfast at Tiffany's, The Hunger Games, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, or Ratatouille?
Believe that's the Hunger Games.
So because you said PETA, I'm gonna go with the Hunger Games because he's a character.
I did not know that, but that is correct.
Yeah.
All right, question 5. Green Jello. Grown-ups, Jurassic Park, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, or When Harry Met Sally?
Oh boy. This might sink me. Jurassic Park.
I'm gonna say Jurassic Park because I remember the Jello like shaking.
That is correct.
Yes.
5 for 5.
I love Jello.
I'm hanging on pure luck. This is going to be tough.
Question 6. Alamo Beer. King of the Hill, No Country for Old Men, Thelma and Louise, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
It's got to be King of the Hill, right? Because I'm thinking Simpsons has its stuff. Naturally, Mike Judge would have to respond to that, right? So I gotta go with King of the Hill.
Those are all good trip ups, but I'm going to say it's King of the Hill.
That is correct.
Oh my God, please get one wrong. Just one. That's all I need.
Question 7. Elsinore beer. Fargo, the Hudsucker Proxy, Joe Dirt, or Strange Brew?
Strange Brew.
Oh, Elsinore beer. I've never even heard of that. Like Elsinore beer? Is that why it's named after?
Come on, miss it, please.
I'm going to say Fargo.
Yes.
Answer is Strange Brew.
I've never even seen that.
They were all a little before your time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Question 8. Baby Ruth candy bar. Big, Goonies, Gremlins, or The Lost Boys?
Goonies.
I grew up on this movie, so I am going to say The Goonies.
That is correct. Question 9. Mint sorbet. Dave, King Ralph, Pretty Woman, or The Princess Diaries?
The mint sorbet that caused the grand scene in The Princess Diaries.
It's going to be The Princess Diaries.
That is correct.
I love how I know all the foods from the movies.
All right. I can't do worse than a tie, but I don't want to settle for that. I've got to get this next one right.
Question 10. If you get this one right, people will need to get all 10 right to beat you at this level.
Yes.
All right. Brondo. Is Brondo from Howard the Duck, Jennifer's Body, Ice Pirates, or Idiocracy?
Thank God Almighty. It's Idiocracy.
It's going to be Idiocracy?
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Well, you're right.
Yes! Big and large.
All right, let's have a look at the score.
All right.
Oh man, I fucking pulled it off. Look at that. So, we've beaten Adriana completely, but there's no final clip.
All right, the category.
Nope. All right, next time it'll be the rest of Adria. Until then, happy Easter and a happy Alpha Night.